to visit Bohemia on the like occasion whereon my services are on foot, you will see a great difference betwixt our Bohemia and your Sicilia.
I think this summer the King of Sicilia means to pay Bohemia the visitation which he justly owes him.
Our entertainment shall shame us, for we are justified by our loves, for indeed...
Oh, beseech you!
Verily, I speak it in the freedom of my knowledge. We will give you sleepy drinks that your intelligence cannot praise us, but little accuse us.
You pay a great deal too dear for what is given freely.
I speak it as my mind gives utterance, as my honesty allows.
Kind of Bohemia. They were trained together in their childhoods and rooted there betwixt them such an affection which cannot choose the branch now. May the heavens continue their love.
I think there is neither matter nor malice in the world to alter it. You have an unspeakable comfort in your young Prince Mamilius, such a gentleman of great promise that has ever come into my note.
I very well agree with you in the hopes of him. He is a very gallant child.
Of the watery star hath been the shepherd's note since I have left my throne without a burthen. Time would be us find up with things, my brother, and yet we stand in place like a rich cipher. Multiplying one, we thank you, with many thousands that come before it.
Stay your thanks a while and pay them when you part.
Very soon, that's tomorrow.
1 7 longer.
No longer stay.
We'll part the time between then, and in that I'll no gainsaying.
Press me not. Beseech you so. There's no tongue that moves, none in the world so much as yours could win me. My fares to even drag me homeward, which to hinder you were in your hinder a love to you. My stay is a charge and a trouble to say both farewell, my brother.
Tongue tighter, queen, speak you.
Well, I had thought to have held my tongue until you have drawn oaths for him not to stay. You, sir, charge him to boldly. Tell him you are sure all in Bohemia is well. This promise the bygone day proclaimed. Say this to him, and he's beat from his best word.
Well said, Hermione.
To tell, he longs to see his son were strong. But let him say so then, and let him go. But let him swear so, and he shall not stay. We'll whack him hence with distaffs. Yet, of your royal presence, I'll venture the borrow of a week. When at Bohemia you take my lord, I'll give him my commission to stay there a month. Pass the guest prefix for his party. Get good to eat, Leontes. I love thee, not a jar in the clock beyond what lady she is, lord. You'll stay?
No, madam.
Nay, but you will?
I will not. Verily!
You put me off. You shall not go. Our lady's verily is as potent as a lord's. We go yet? Force me to keep you as a prisoner.
Whoa! Oh.
Not like a guest. So, you shall pay your fees when you depart and save your face. Ooh. What say you? My prisoner or my guest? By your dread verily, one of them you shall be.
Your guest. then, madam. To be your prisoner would import offending, which is much less easy for you to commit than me to punish.
Not your jailer then, but your kind hostess. Now, come then. I'll question you of my lord's tricks and yours when you were young. You were pretty lordlings then.
We were, fair queen. We were two boys that had no such thought today as tomorrow. Oh, and to be boy eternal.
My lord was the barrier wag of the two.
We were as twin sheeps that did frisk in the sun and bleat at one another. What we changed was innocence for innocence. Had we pursued this life and our bold spirits not been higher reared, we would have boldly shout to the heavens, "Not guilty!"
By this, I gather you have tripped since?
My most sacred lady. Temptations since then have been born to us, but since those unpledged days was my wife but a girl, and your precious self had not crossed the eyes of my young playfellow.
Grace to boon. Make no conclusion lest you go on to say that your queen and I are devils.
Oh.
No, yet go on. The offenses we have made you do will answer. If you first sinned with us and with us did continue fault, and that you slip not with any but us.
Has he won yet?
He'll stay, my lord.
At my request, he would not. Hermione, my dearest, those never spoke to better purpose.
Never.
Never but once.
Wait. I have twice spoke well? When was it before? I prithee tell me, crams with praise. My last good deed was to entreat his stay. What was my first? It has an elder sister, or a mistake you. What your name or Grace? Now, so I once before spoke to the purpose. When was it? Feel free to tell me along.
Why, that was when 3 crap months had soured themselves to death. Ere I could get thee to make open thy fair hand and clap thyself my love, then didst thou utter, I am yours forever.
His Grace be. What know you now? I have twice spoke to the purpose. The once forever gained a royal husband, the second for some while a friend.
Too hot, too hot. People think the bar of many bloods. Oh, I've trimmed quarters on me, my heart dancing. Not joy, not joy. Paddling palms and twitching fingers, now they are. This is the entertainment my bosom likes not. Or my brow. Mamalius, art thou my boy?
Aye, my good lord.
It fecks, why, that's my bawcock. What a smuts thy nose. They say it is a copy out of mine. How now, wanton calf? Art thou my calf?
Yes, if you will, my lord.
And once the rough passion the shoots that I have be full like me, yet they say we are almost alike as eggs. Women say so, that will say anything before they false. Come, Sir Page, look on me with your welcome eye. My dearest, my collop. Can't say damn.
What means
How can this
What means Sicilia?
Something seems distracted.
How, my lord? What is with you, best brother?
You have a brow of much destruction. Are you moved, my lord?
No, in good earnest, how sometimes nature will betray its folly, its tenderness, and make itself a pastime to harder bosoms. Looking on the lines of my boy's face, I did recoil 23 years, and saw myself unbreeched in my green velvet coat, my dagger muzzled lest it should bite its owner, and so prove his ornaments off due. Too dangerous! I like me thought to this colonel, this squash, this gentleman, mine honest friend. Will you take eggs for money?
No, my lord. I'll fight.
My brother, are you so fond of your young prince as we do seem to be of ours?
If at home, sir, he is all my mirth, my matter, my exercise, my sworn friend, and then mine enemy. He makes a July's day as short as December, and his varying childness cures in me thoughts that would thick my blood.
So sends the squire office with me. We two will walk, my lord, and leave you to your graver steps. Hermione, how thou lovest us, showing our brothers welcome. Next to thyself and my young rover, he is a parent of my heart.
If you shall seek us, you'll find us in the garden. Shall seek you there?
For your own bents dispose you. To be found being beneath the sky. I'm angling now, though you perceive not how I get along. Go to. But she lifts up the net, the bill to him. Boldness of a wife for a allowing husband. Gone already. Go play, boy, play. My mother plays, and I play too. 'Tis a body plan. How now, boy?
I'm like you, they say.
That's some comfort. But Camillo there.
Aye, my good lord.
Don't blame him, Elias. Thou art an honest man. Camillo, this great sir will yet stay longer.
You had much ado to make his anchor whole. When you passed out, it still came home.
It's noted.
You would not stay at your petitions, made his business more material.
It's proceeded. They're here with me already, round and laughing, Sicilia, and so forth. How came it, Camillo, that he did stay?
At the queen's good entreaty.
The queen's behest. Good should be pertinent, so it is not. Was this taken by any understanding pape but thine? The lower messes, perchance, are pure blind to this business? Say.
Business, my lord. I think most understand Bohemia stays here longer.
Ha!
Stays here longer.
Why?
To satisfy your highness and the entreaties of our most gracious mistress.
Satisfied. The entreaties of your mistress satisfied. Let that suffice. I have trusted thee, Camillo, with all things nearest my heart. I as well, my chamber council, where priest like thou hast cleansed my bosom, and I from thee departed penitent reformed. But we have been deceived in the integrity, deceived in that which seems so.
Be it forbid, my lord.
Abide upon it thou art not honest, or else thou art a coward or a fool. Sees the game played home, the rich stake drawn, and takest it all for jest.
My gracious lord, I may be negligent, foolish, fearful. In every one of these no man is free, but that his negligence, his folly, his fear, among the infinite doings of the world sometimes put forth. If ever I were willful negligence, it was my folly. If ever industriously I played the fool, it was my negligence, not weighing well the end. If ever fearful to do a thing where I the issue doubted, where the execution did cry out against the non-performance, was it fear which oft infects the wisest. These are such loud infirmities that honesty is never free of. Beseech your grace, be plainer with me. Let me know my trespass by its own visage. If I then deny it, then 'tis none of mine.
Have not you seen, Camillo? But that's passed out. Thou hast, or else thy eyeglass is thicker than a couple of corn. Or heard, for to apparent vision or rumor cannot be mute. To thought nor cognition resides not in the man that does not think. My wife is slippery? If thou wilt confess, or else be impudently negative, to have nor eyes, nor ears, nor thought, then say, my wife is a hobby horse. Say it and justify it.
I will not be a stander by to hear my sovereign mistress clouded so without my present vengeance taken. True my heart, you never spoke what did become you less than this, which, to reiterate, were a sin as deep as that, though true.
Is whispering nothing? Meeting noses, leaning cheek to cheek, skulking in corners, wishing clocks more swift, hours, minutes, noon, midnight, is this nothing? Why then the world and all that's in it is nothing. The covering sky is nothing, Bohemia is nothing, my wife is nothing, nor nothings have these nothings if it's be nothing.
Good, my lord! Be cured of this diseased opinion and betimes, for 'tis most dangerous.
Say it, be it, 'tis true.
No, my lord.
It is, you lie, say thou liest, Camillo, and I hate thee. If my wife's liver were as infected as her life, she would not live the running of one glass.
Does infect her?
Why, he that wears her like a medal hanging about his neck, Bohemia,
Oh, no.
who if I had servants true about me, would do that which should require more undoing. I, and thou as cupbearer, seeing plainly as heaven sees earth and earth sees heavens, how I am galled, might just slice his cup to give mine enemy a lasting wink, which draught to me were cordial.
Sir, my lord, I could do this and that with no rash potion, but with a lingering dram that should not work maliciously like poison. And I did not believe this crack to be in my dread mistress, so sovereignly being honorable. I have loved thee.
Make that thy question and go rot. Dost thou think that I am so unsettled, so muddy, that I would point myself this vexation? To sully the purity and whiteness of my sheets, give scandal to the blood of the prince, my son, who I think is mine, and love is mine, without right moving to it? Would I do this? Could a man so blench?
must believe you, sir. I do. And will fetch off Bohemia for it, provided that when he is removed, your highness will take again your queen as yours at first, even now for your son's sake.
Thou dost advise me, even though mine own course is set down. I will give no blemish to her honor, none.
My lord, go then, and with a countenance as clear as friendship wears at feasts, keep with Bohemia and your queen. I am his cupbearer. If from me he have a wholesome beverage, count me not your servant.
Do this, and thou hast the one half of my heart. Do it not, thou splittest thine own.
I'll do it, my lord.
I will seem friendly as thou hast advised.
Oh, miserable lady! But for me, what case stand I in? I must be the poisoner of good Polixenes. My grounds to do it is in obedience with a master, one who in rebellion with himself, and will have all that are his so too. To do this deed, promotion follows. I can find an example of thousands who have struck anointed kings and flourished after I not do it. I must forsake the court. To do it or no is certain of me a breakneck. Oh, happy star, reign now. Oh, here comes Bohemia.
Oh, this is strange. Methinks my favor here begins to warp. What? Not speak!
Oh, yeah.
Camilla,
Good day.
what is the news in the court?
Oh, hey, almost royal sir.
What is the news in the court?
None rare, my lord.
The king hath on him such a countenance as he hath lost some province or region loved as he loves himself. Even now I met him with customary compliment, and he with eyes wafted to the contrary and a lip of much contempt speeds from me, and leaves me thus changing to wonder what breathed thus that changes his manners.
I dare not know, my lord.
Tau, dare not, do not. Do you know and dare not be intelligent to me?
I dare not answer. Sir, there is a sickness that puts some of us in distemper. I cannot name the disease, but it is caught of you that yet are well.
Camilla, caught of me. If you have knowledge that ought to behoove me to know it, imprison it not in ignorant concealment.
I may not answer.
No. A sickness caught of me. Yeah, I'm well. No, I must be answered. I conjure thee by all parts of woman, which honor does acknowledge. What incidency of harm dost thou best discreetly toward me? Afar off, how near, how best to bear it? If not, then how to prevent it?
Sir, I will tell you. Since I am charged in honor, and by him I think honorable. Therefore mark my counsel, which must be as even swiftly followed as I mean to utter it, or both yourself and me cry lost, and so good night.
I'm good, Camilla.
I'm appointed him to murder you.
By whom, Camilla?
By the king.
For what?
He thinks nay. With all confidence he swears he saw or was an instrument to vice you to it, that you have touched his queen forbidly.
Oh. My best blood be turned to an infected jelly, and my name yoked among his that did betray the best. How should this grow?
I know not. But I'm sure 'tis safer to avoid what's grown than question how 'tis born. Therefore, if you dare trust my honesty, you must away tonight. Your followers I will whisper to the business, and by twos and threes at several posterns clear them o'er the city. But as for me, I will put my fortunes at your service, but by these here discoveries lost. Be not uncertain. By the honor of my parents, I have uttered truth, which, if you seek to prove, I dare not stand by, nor shall you be safer than one condemned by the king's own mouth, thereon his execution sworn.
I do believe thee. I saw his heart in his face. Give me that hand. Camilla, be my pilot, and thy places shall still neighbor mine. Even now my ships are ready. My people did expect my hence departure 2 days ago. This jealousy is for a precious creature. As she is rare, must it be great. Fear o'ershades me. Good expedition to the queen be a part of her theme, but nothing of his ill-tamed suspicions. Come, good Camilla. Bear me away, and I shall respect thee as an advisor. Let us away.
It is in mine authority to command all the keys to all the posterns. Your Highness, take it this very urgent hour. Come, sir, away.
Take the boy to you. He so troubles me with past enduring.
Come, my gracious lord.
Shall I be your playfellow?
No, I'll none of you.
Why, my sweet lord?
You'll kiss me hard and speak to me as if I were a baby still. I'll you better.
And why so, my lord?
Not for because your brows are blacker, yet black brows, they say, become some women best.
Who taught you this?
I learned it out of women's faces.
Ye, the queen, your mother rounds up haste. We will present our services to a fine new prince one of these days, and then you'll want it with us, if we should have you.
She is spread of late into a goodly bulk. It's time to talk to her.
Come, sir, I'm for you again. What wisdom stirs amongst you? Come, sit by us and tell us a tale.
Merry or sad shall it be?
Oh, marry as you will.
A sad tale's best for winter. I've only sprites and goblins.
Let's have that then. Come on, sir, sit down. Come on. And then do your best to frighten me with your sprites. You're powerful at it.
There was a man,
Now, sit down, then on.
dwelt by a churchyard. I will tell it softly in your ear. None cricket shall not hear.
Come on then, and give it mine ear.
Was he met there? What train? No with him?
Behind the took to the pines I never saw men scour so on their way. I eyed them even to their ships.
A blessed mind, my just censure, my true opinion. Camilla was as helpless as candor. There's a plot against my life, my crown. All's true that is mistrusted. You've discovered my design. I remain a pinched thing, yea, a very trick for them to play at will. How came the postern so easily open?
By her great authority, which often hath no less prevailed than so on your command.
I know it too well. Give me the boy. I'm glad you did not nurse him, though he does bear some signs of me. You have too much blood in him.
What is this, sport?
Bear him hence, he shall knock him about her. Away with him. Let her sport herself with that which she's big with. for 'tis Polixenes that has made her swell thus.
Oh, no, I'd swear he had not. And I'll be sworn you would believe my saying. How are you, lean to the neighbor?
You, my lords, look on her. Mark her well. Be but about to say she is a goodly lady. And your hearts will dare to add, 'tis a pity she's not honest, honorable. But when you say she is goodly, come between ere you can say she is honest. Be it known from him who has most cause to grieve, that she's an adulteress.
Should a villain say so? The most replenished villain in the world, he wears much more villain. You, sir, do but mistake.
You mistook, my lady. Polixenes for Leontes. Oh, thou thing. She's an adulteress, I've said with whom. Moreover, she's the traitor, and Camillo is her federary, and one who should know what she shames to know herself. For she, by her most vile principle, is a bed swerver!
No! By my life, Brendan, none of this! How will this grieve you when you shall come to clearer knowledge that you thus have published me? You can scarce write me truly than to say you did mistake.
If I mistake upon the principles which I build, the center would not be big enough for a schoolboy's thought. Away with her to prison! She that should speak for her is afar off guilty. By that she speaks.
There's some ill planet that reigns. I must be patient till the heavens look down with the aspect more favorable. Good my lords, I am not prone to weeping as our sex commonly are, the want of which vain dupe perchance shall dry your sympathies. But I have that honorable grief lodged here, which burns worse than tears drown. I beseech you, with your thoughts so qualified as your charity shall best instruct you, measure me, and the king's will be performed.
Shall I be heard?
Who is it goes with me? Let my women come with me, for you see that my plight requires it. Oh, no. Do not weep, good fools. There is no cause. When you shall know that your mistress deserves prison, then abound in tears when I come out. This action, my little ones, Mother Grace. Adieu, my lord. I never wish to see you sorry. Now I trust I shall. My women, come. You have leave.
Go to our bidding, hence!
Beseech your highness, call the queen again.
Be certain what you do, sir, lest your justice prove violence. Then 3 great ones suffer, yourself, your queen, your son.
For her, my lord, I dare my life lay down and will do it, sir. Please you to accept it that the queen is spotless in the eyes of heaven and to you. I mean this in which you accuse her.
If it be she's otherwise, I'll house my stables where I lodge my wife. I'll go in couples with her. And then when I see and feel her, no longer trust her. If every inch of woman, every dram of woman's flesh be false, if she be.
Hold your pieces!
Good, my lord.
It is not for us which we speak, it is for you. You are abused by some put-her on that would be damned for it, would I knew the villain. I would land damn him.
Cease no more.
If it be so, then there's no need for a grave for honesty. There's not a grain of it to sweeten up the whole dungy earth.
What? Lack I credit?
I had rather you did lack than I, my lord, upon this ground, and more it would content me to have her honor true than your suspicion, be blamed how you might.
And I wish that in your silent judgment that you had done so without more overture.
How could that be? Either thou art most ignorant by age, or thou wert born a fool. Camillo's flight added to their familiarity, which was as gross as ever touched conjecture, and doth push on the deeds. Yet for greater confirmation, I have dispatched in post to the sacred oracle, to Apollo's temple. They shall bring all whose counsel shall stop or spur me. Have I done well?
Well done, my lord.
Though I am satisfied and need no more than what I know, the oracle shall put to rest those whose minds cannot come up to the truth. Let us go. We must speak in public. This business shall raise us all.
The laughter, I take it. Truth be known.
Now, good sir, you know me, do you not?
For a worthy lady, and one whom much I honor.
I pray you then, conduct me to the queen.
Madam, I may not. To the contrary, I have express command.
Well, here's a do. To lock up honesty and honor from the access of gentle visitors. Is it lawful, pray you, to see of her women, any of them, Amelia?
Madam, if it so please you to put apart these your attendants, I shall bring Amelia forth.
I pray you call her. Withdraw yourselves.
Madam, I must be present in Congress.
Well, be it so. Prithee. Dear gentlewoman, how fares our gracious lady?
As well as one so great and the one should be together. What are frights and griefs which never tender lady doth hold greater. She is something before her time, however.
A boy?
A daughter. A goodly babe. Lusty. And like to live. The queen receives much comfort in it. Says my poor prisoner, I am as innocent as you.
He must be told on it, and he shall. The office becomes a woman best. Pray you, Amelia, commend my best obedience to the queen. If she dares trust me with her little babe, I'll show it to the king. We know not where he may soften at the sight of the child.
Most worthy madam, there is no lady living more meet for this great errand. Please your ladyship to visit the next room. I'll presently acquaint the queen of your most noble offer.
Tell her, Amelia. I'll use that tongue I have. If wit flow from it as boldness from my bosom, let it not be doubted, I shall do good.
May you be blessed for it.
Madam, if it do please the queen to send the babe, I know not what I shall incur to pass it, having no warrant.
You need not fear it, sir. This child was prisoner of the womb and by law in great nature, thence is freed and enfranchised. Not a party to the anger of the king, nor the guilt of, if any be, the trespass of the queen.
I do believe it.
Do not you fear. Upon mine honor, I will stand twixt you in danger.
Night nor day, nor rest, but weakness of every night of us. Mere weakness. Who's there?
My lord,
How does the boy?
he took good rest tonight. 'Tis hoped his sickness is discharged.
See his nobleness, conceiving the dishonor of his mother. His straight decline, took and fixed and fastened the shame of it on himself. Threw off his spirit, his appetite, his sleep, downright language. Solely leave me. Go, see how he fares. Fie, no thoughts of him. Camillo and Polixenes laugh at me, make their pastime at my sorrow. They should not laugh if I could reach them, nor shall she who is within my power.
You must not live there.
Nay, rather good, my lord, be second to me. Fear you his tyrannous passion more, alas, than the queen's life. But gracious,
innocent soul most reason. He is jealous.
That's enough.
Madam, he hath not slept tonight. Commanded none should come at him.
Not too hot, good sir. I come to bring him sleep.
What noise there? Ho!
No noise, my lord, but needful conference about some gossips for your highness.
How? Away with this audacious lady. Antigonus, I charge thee that she should not come about me. I knew she would.
I told her so, my lord. On your displeasure's peril and on mine, she should not see you.
What? Canst not rule your wife?
From all dishonesty he can, and this, unless he take the course that you have chosen, commit me for committing honor. Trusted, he shall not rule me.
Lie you now, you hear? When she will take the reins, I will let her run, but she'll not stumble.
Good my liege, I beseech you and I pray you hear me, who profess myself your loyal servant, your physician, your most obedient counselor. I say I come from your good queen.
Good queen!
Good queen! I say good queen, and with my combat make her good rider, man, the worst about you.
Force her hence!
Let he that makes the trifles of his eyes first take me. On mine own accord, I'll off. But first, I'll do my errand. The good queen, for she is good, hath brought you forth a daughter. Here 'tis. Commends it to your blessing.
Out! A mankind witch, hence with that out of doors, a most intelligencing bawd!
Not so. I am as ignorant, and that you so entitled me, and no less honest than you are mad.
Traitors! Will you not push her out? Thou dotard, thou woman tired, unroosted by the Dame Partlet here. Take up the bastard, give it to thy crone!
Wherever unvenerable be thy hands, if thou takest up the princess by thy fourth baseness, which he hath put upon it.
He dreads his wife.
So I would you did. Then for past all doubt, you'd call your children yours.
Once more, force her out!
The babe is yours, my lord. Behold, my lords, the princely little, the whole matter, in copy of the father, the eye, the nose, the lip, the cheek of his frown, the forehead, nay, the valley, the pretty dimples of his chin cheek.
Gross hag and a lazzle, thou worthy be hanged! Take her out! Commit her to the fire!
Hang all the husbands that cannot do this task, and you'll leave yourself hardly one subject.
Once more, take her hence!
A most unnatural and unworthy lord can do no more.
Coward, boundless tongue that late hath beat her husband and now baits me. This bastard is none of mine, is the issue of Polixenes. Take it up, and with the dam, commit it to the fire.
It is yours, my lord. Jove send her a better guiding spirit. You that are so tender over his folly shall never do him good, not one of you. So farewell. We are gone.
Thou traitor, hast set thy wife to this. That bastard is none of mine. Take it hence, at this instant, and commit it to the fire. Even thou and none but thou. Take it hence. Thou hast set on thy wife.
I did not, sir. These lords, my gentle fellows, if they please, can clear me in it.
You can, my lord liege.
He's not guilty of her coming hither.
You are liars all.
Beseech your highness, give us better credit. We have always truly served you, and beseech you so to esteem of us, and on our knees we beg. As recompense of our dear services past and to come, that you do change this purpose, which being so horrible, so bloody, must lead on to some foul issue. We both kneel.
I am a feather for each wind that blows. Should I live on to see this bastard kneel and call me father? Better burn it now than curse it then. But be it. Let it live. It shall not either. You, sir, come hither. What will you adventure to save this brand's life?
Anything, sir, that my ability may undergo and my nobleness impose. At least thus, I'll pawn the little blood in my body to save the innocent. Anything possible.
It shall be possible. Swear by this dagger thou wilt perform our bidding.
I will, my lord.
Mark it and see it so. If it fail at any point, shall not only be death to thyself, but to thy lewd-tongued wife. Before this time we shall pardon. As thou art liegeman to us, we enjoin thee that thou take up this female bastard and bear it hence to some remote, desert location, quite out of our dominion, and there thou leave it without more mercy to its own protection. By strangeness it came to us, in justice I do charge thee, on thy soul's peril and thy body's torture, that there thou leave it without more mercy, so nature can nurture or end it. Take it up!
I swear to do so, though a present death had been more merciful. Come, poor babe. May some powerful spirit guide the kites and ravens to be thy nurse. Or think condemned with loss.
No. I'll not rear another's issue.
Here's your highness toast.
So, please you, sir, their speed hath been beyond account.
23 days they have been absent. 'Tis good speed foretells great Apollo shall suddenly have the truth of this appear. Prepare, my lord, to summon a session that we may arraign our most disloyal lady. For as she has been charged publicly, so shall she have a just and open hearing. So long as she lives, my heart shall be a burthen to me. Come, let us prepare. This session doth push upon our heart the party tried, daughter of the king, and our wife, and one too much beloved. Let us be clear to being tyrannous, as we so openly proceed in justice, which shall have due course. For the guilt or purgation, produce the prisoner.
It is His Highness' pleasure that the Queen appear in person here in court. Silence!
Read the indictment.
Mine. Queen to the worthy Leontes, king of Sicilia, thou art here accused and arraigned of high treason in committing adultery with Polixenes, king of Bohemia, and conspiring with Camillo to take away the life of our sovereign lord, the king, thy royal husband.
Since what I am to say must be that which contradicts my accusation and the testimony on my part, no other but what comes from myself, it shall scarce move me not to say not guilty.
You will not own it.
More than mistress of what is mine and name of fault, I must not at all acknowledge. For Polixenes, with whom I am accused, I do confess I loved him, as in honor, as you yourself commanded, which not to have done I think had been in me both disobedience and ingratitude to you and to your friend, whose love had spoke, even since it could speak from an infant freely, that it was yours. For conspiracy, I know not how it tastes, though it be dished for me to try how. All I know is that Camillo is an honest soul, and why she left your court, the gods themselves, wanting no more than I, are ignorant.
You knew of her departure, and you know what you have undertaken in her absence.
No, you speak a language I understand not. My life stands in the level of your dreams, which I'll lay down.
Your actions are my dreams? You had a bastard by Polixenes, and I have dreamed it? Since you are past all shame, and those of your factors so past all truth, which thy brat has been cast out like unto itself, which is indeed more criminal in thee than in it. So look for no less than justice, and whose swiftest passage shall be death.
Sir, spare your threats. This bug that you would frighten me with, I seek. To me, life could be no commodity. The crown and comfort of my life, your favor, I do give loss, for I do feel it gone, but I know not where it went. My first joy and first fruits of my body, from his presence I am barred like one infectious. My third comfort, starred most unluckily, is from my breast the innocent milk in its most innocent mouth, hailed out to murder. proclaimed on every post a strumpet, with immodest hatred, the child that privilege denied, which longs to women of all fashion. And lastly, hurry here to this place in the open air before I have got the strength of limit. Now tell me, my liege, what blessings I have here alive that I should fear to die. Therefore proceed. Yet, hear this. No life. I prize it, not a straw, but for mine honor, which I would free, if I be condemned upon surmises, all proofs, sleeping, else what your jealousies awake, I tell you, 'tis rigor and not law. Your honor is all I do, refer me to the oracle. Apollo be my judge.
This, your request, is altogether just. Therefore, I bring forth in Apollo's name his oracle.
This, the sealed up oracle, hand delivered by great Apollo's priest, and that since then you have not dared to break the holy seal nor read the secrets in it.
No, sir.
Break open the seals and read.
Hermione is chaste, Polixenes blameless, Camillo a true subject. Leontes a jealous tyrant, his innocent babe truly begotten, and he will live without an heir if that which is lost be not found.
Hast thou read the truth?
Aye, my lord, even as it is here set down.
There is no truth in this oracle. This session shall proceed. This is mere falsehood.
My lord, the king.
What is this business?
The sir shall be paid to report it, but the prince, your son, is with mere conceit and fear of the queen's speed. Is gone.
How gone?
Is dead.
Apollo was angry and the heavens do strike at me. How now there?
This news is mortal to the queen. Look down and see what death is doing.
Her heart has been overcharged. She will recover. I have too long believed mine own suspicions. Beseech you, tenderly apply some remedies of life to her. Apollo, forgive my profaneness to thine oracle. Reconcile me to Polixenes' new woo, my queen, and recall the good Camillo.
Woe the while.
What fit is this, good lady?
What study torments tyrant has for me? What wheels, what racks, what fires, what flame are boiling in leads or oils, what old or newer torture must I receive, whose every word deserves to taste of thy most worst? That thou betrayest Polixenes was nothing, but did show thee a fool and constant and damnable and grateful. Nor was it much thou would have poisoned good Camillo's honor to have her kill a king. Poor trespasses, more monsters standing by, whereof I reckon the casting forth the groans of thy baby daughter to be or none or little. Though a devil would have shed water on a fire done it. Nor is it directly laid to thee the death of the young prince, whose honorable thoughts high for one so tender, cleft the heart that conceive a gross and foolish sire blemish his gracious stand. This is not, no, lay to thy answer but the last. O lords, when I have cried woe, the queen, the sweetest, dearest creature's dead, and vengeance for it not dropped down yet. I'll say she's dead. I'll swear it. If word nor oath prevail not, go and see. If you can bring tincture or luster in her lip, her eye, heat outwardly her breath within, I'll serve you as I would do the gods. But O thou tyrant, do not repent these things, for they are heavier than all thy woes can share. Therefore, but take thee to nothing but despair. 1,000 years, 10,000 years together, naked, fasting on a barren mountain, and winter and storm and perpetual could not move the gods to look that way, that words.
Go on, thou canst not talk too much. I have deserved all tongues and taught their bitterest.
Say no more. However the business goes, you have made fault in the boldness of your speech.
Let me be punished, that I have minded you of what you should forget. Good my liege, sir, royal sir, forgive a foolish woman. The love I bore your queen, lo, will again, I'll speak of her no more, nor of your children. I'll not remember you of my own lord, who is lost spirit.
Thou spoke most well, and most the truth, which I have received better than to be pitied of thee. Prithee, bring me unto my son. One grave shall serve for both. Upon them shall their deaths appear to our perpetual shame. Once a day I shall visit, and their tears shed shall be my recreation, so long as nature will hold up. I vow to do this daily. Prithee, bring me unto my sorrows.
Thou art perfect then. Our ship hath put down on the deserts of Bohemia.
Aye, my lord. In fear we have landed in no time. The skies look greenly, and threaten present blusters. In my conscience, the heavens which that we have in hand are angry and frown upon us.
Your sacred wills be done. Go, get aboard, look upon my bark. I'll not be long before I call upon them.
Make your best haste, and go not too far on the land. 'Tis not to be loud weather. Besides, this place is famous for the creature of prey that keeps upon it.
Go thou away. I'll follow instantly.
I am glad at heart to be so rid of the business.
Come, poor babe. I've heard but not believe the spirits of the dead may walk again. If these things be, your mother came to me last night. She did approach, and gasping as if to begin some speech, did this break from her. Good Antigonus, since fate against thy better disposition hath made thy person the thrower out of my poor babe, according to thine oath, places remote enough be in Bohemia. Weep there and leave it crying. And as the child is considered lost forever, Perdita, I prithee call her. For this ungoodly business, put upon thee by my lord, thou shalt ne'er see thy wife Paulina mourn. Dreams are toys. Yea, for this once, and superstitiously, I'll be squared by this. I do believe Hermione suffered death, and that Apollo would, it being indeed the business of King Polixenes, it would be laid here. For death, for life or death, upon the earth of its right father. Blossom, speed thee well. The storm begins. Poor wretch. Weep I cannot, but my heart bleeds. The sky grows worse and worse. Thou art likely to have a lullaby too rough. Savage clamor. They are men to get aboard. This is the chase. I'm gone forever.
I would. There were no age between 16 and 3 and 20, or that the youth would sleep out the rest, for there is nothing in between but getting wenches with child, wronging the ancientry, stealing, fighting. Hark you now. Would any but these boiled brains of 19 and 2 and 20 hunt in this weather? They've already scared off 2 of my best sheep. Whoa, what do we hear?
Mercy on us, it's a bairn. Very pretty bairn. Boy or a child, I wonder. It's a pretty one. Very, very pretty one. Sure some skate, though I am not bookish. I can sense waiting gentlewoman in that skate. Hello. This is some stair work. Some trunk work. Some behind the door work. Hello! They were warmer that got this than this poor thing is here. I'll take it up for pity. Yet I'll carry till my son comes. He'll lose even now. Whoa! Oh! Hey! Why I'm so near? Oh! If thou wilt see a thing to talk on when thou art dead and rotten, come thee hither. What ailest thou, man?
I have seen two such sights, by sea and by land.
Why, boy? How is it?
I would you did but see how it chafes, how it rages, how it takes up the shore. But that's not the point. Oh, the most piteous cries of the poor souls. Sometimes to see 'em and not to see 'em. Now the ship boring the moon with her main mast, anon swallowed with yeast and froth, as you shove a cork into a hogshead. Oh, as for the land's advice, to see how the bear tore on his shoulder bone, and when he cried out to me for help, it said his name was Antagonist, a noble man! But, to make an end to the ship, to see how the sea flapped dragging it, but first, how the poor souls roared, and how the sea mocked them, and how the poor gentleman roared, and how the bear mocked them. Both roaring louder than the sea or weather.
Mercy, boy, what was this?
No, I have not winked since I saw these sights. The men are not yet cold underwater, nor the bear half dined on the gentleman. Oh, he's at it now!
Heavy matters! Heavy matters! But looky here, boy. Now bless thyself. You meet us with things dying, I with things newborn. Look thee! It's a bearing cloth for a squire's child. Hey, look thee here. Come here. Look thee. Take up, boy. Take up. Open it. What's within, boy?
You're a maid, old man! If the sins of your youth have forgiven you, you are well to live! Gold! All gold!
It's marigold, boy, in 12-proof zone. Come, boy. Take up. Home the next way. 'Tis a lucky day, boy, and to be so still requires nothing but secrecy. Home the next way.
You go the next way with your findings. I'll go see if the bear hath left the gentleman and how much he hath eaten. They are never cursed but when they are hungry. Oh, if there be any of them left, I'll bury it!
'Tis a good deed, boy. And if thou mayest discern by that which is left of him what he is, that's me to decide.
Very will I. And you shall help me put him in the ground!
'Tis a lucky day, boy. We'll do good deeds on